Right, where can we start after yesterday's performance? What has gone wrong at Tottenham? So we've lost since we beat Brighton in the FA Cup fourth round 7 days ago, now 8 days ago. We've played Southampton, lost spectacularly 3-2. Again, shambolic defending. Yesterday afternoon, we lost 2-0 to Wolves. We were 2-0 down in 22 minutes. Absolutely flabbergasted. Again, defending. Hugo Lloris flaps at the ball, not once but twice. If he'd have caught it, if Hugo had caught it, the goal never happens. The Wolves' second goal, he's flapped at it again. Defensive errors. Ben Davies's clearance was awful. Yet again, Ben Davies is at fault for another goal. It's just shambolic. We're saying what has gone wrong at Tottenham Football Club in the last week or so. It's gone back to what it was before Conte took over the club. It's gone back to shambolic defending, mistakes in the back three is happening on a regular basis, game after game. Again, are the players being overtrained? Apparently, after every game, Conte has them doing double training sessions. Is he burning the players out, these double training sessions? Apparently, Pochettino used to do it. Double training sessions. Maybe it's burning the players out. I don't see that as an excuse. They're professional footballers. Why would it be burning them out? Another excuse. I was at the game yesterday, 85th minute I left. I saw someone leave with 19 minutes to go. Someone left in the 71st minute and I heard them say, I've got to go. I can't take no more of this. I can't take no more of this rubbish. And they went 71st minute. And a few others followed them after that. Like I said, I went at 85th minute and thousands went at the 85th minute. Like I just said, the bloke went in the 71st minute, goes, I've got to go. I can't take any more of this rubbish. And then someone went in the 80th minute and said, again, I've got to go. I can't take this. I just can't take this football anymore. I'm going early. By the time I got to White Hart Lane station, there was thousands on the platform. I'd say there was about 6,000, 10,000 fans on White Hart Lane platform, probably the same at Seven Sisters Tube Station. And again, I'd say at Northumberland Park, thousands left in their droves, after stadium left in their droves. Conte knows this is bad. This is bad. Now, I'm hearing in some Tottenham podcasts in the last 24 hours, will Conte walk before the end of the season? I don't think he will. But he'll give it to the summer. And if things don't improve in the summer, then I think he's going to go. Do you know what it feels like to me? He's been levied. Conte has been levied. He was promised all these deals that was going to happen in the winter window. Oh, Conte, we're going to bring this player in. We're going to give you the tools. We didn't get the striker we were after. We didn't get the centre-back we were after or the right-back that we were after. That's 3 players we didn't get. And it feels like he's brought Bentancur in and Kulusevski. But for me, Kulusevski looked like he didn't have any pace. And I feel like he's another squad player been brought in. He couldn't even get in the Juventus first team. He was a Juventus reserve player, squad player at best. And I feel like we bought a Juventus reject. Bentancur probably will be good in future seasons. He's on a 5-year contract, so he is I saw some good moves by Bentancur yesterday, but there's not a lot else I can think of. Excuse me, I'm just getting my drink of water. But yeah, there's not a lot else I can think of. That, hang on. Yeah, so there's not a lot else I can really get enthusiastic about. Really, I don't know. I think for the first 5 minutes we looked decent, but that's all we were. He's decent. And, Wolves couldn't have had the perfect start, could they? That's what they were dreaming of at the start of the game. Get an early goal, sit back, and invite Tottenham on, and we'll just hit Spurs on the counter. Wolves couldn't have wished for a better start than that, and their fans must be delighted with that result. Absolutely delighted. You could, I was sitting in the West Stand upper, and you could see from my seat the Wolves fans were absolutely delirious when Hugo Lloris flapped that ball and the ball went in about 10 seconds later. They were celebrating like they'd won a trophy. And again, when they went 2-0 up, they were like, I can't believe this. We're 2-0 up at Tottenham within 20 minutes. They were delirious. They couldn't actually believe what they were seeing. Their body language totally gave it away. They were celebrating like, this is wonderful. How have we gone 2-0 up in the first 20 minutes at Tottenham Hotspur Football Stadium? This is amazing. They couldn't believe it. They were delirious with excitement. They just couldn't believe what they were doing to Tottenham. And they've totally leapfrogged us in the Premier League table now off that win. And my reaction was at 1-0. When it went 2-0, I was like, are you actually having a laugh? I looked at the clock in the corner of the stadium and it wasn't even 20 minutes. It was something like 18, 19 minutes. I thought, how are we 2-0 down in the first 19 minutes? I'm like, are you actually having a laugh, Tottenham? What are you playing at? And that's when I realised fourth spot has gone. I thought it had gone after Wednesday night's fiasco. But after yesterday, I just thought in the 19th minute, I thought, that's it. Champions League's gone. And I think the game was lost in the 19th minute when that second goal goes in. Yeah, people say, oh, didn't Tottenham rally a little bit? Yes, we did. We did rally a bit second half, but we just couldn't break them down. And everyone was saying, everyone around me was saying, we've got to get that goal before half time. If we go in 2-1 down, we've got a chance. And people all over the stadium were saying the same thing. We've got to get that goal before half time. Go in 2-1 down, then score straight after half time. It'll be 2-2. We've got enough time to go and win this game if it goes. If we get these two quick fire goals. Of course, it didn't happen. I know this show's going on at the moment. I want to listen to them, but I thought, you know what? Other people are talking about it. I'm going to have a chat about it as well. I wasn't going to do a video tonight. I was just going to listen to all the other fans on their podcast and see what they were talking about. I definitely didn't want to do one last night because I was in such... I didn't actually have the... to be perfectly honest with you, I didn't have the enthusiasm to get on and do a podcast. I was so disillusioned, disappointed with them that I didn't have the energy to even do a video. And do you know what? I went to bed. I got in, watched a bit of TV and thought, I'll sod this. I was so disillusioned and upset and disappointed with the football team performance that I just didn't have energy to even watch TV or do anything. I was like, I'll have something to eat, have a bit of water. I drink water. sod this, I'm going to bed. And I went to bed, and then I couldn't sleep because I was going over in my head about the performance, and I was so annoyed and frustrated. I've not felt like that about a Tottenham performance in years. And I couldn't sleep, I couldn't watch TV, I couldn't do anything. I had no motivation about me to do absolutely anything. And this Tottenham Hotspur football team did that to me. Now, people will probably say, sort yourself out, fella. It's a game of football. Sort yourself out, fella. Grow up. You know what I mean? But no, I'm literally telling you, I couldn't get motivated. Now, if I had a girlfriend or wife, she'd have been like, sort yourself out. Go in another room. I can't handle you when you're like this. It's a game of football. Get over yourself. That's what I needed someone to say to me. Because I live on my own, I didn't have that privilege. So I just took myself to bed. And like I just said, I couldn't even sleep. It was a bloody disaster. So now I find myself re-energized 24 hours later. I'm now doing the podcast and telling you all what I feel about the performance. I think I just explained it in the first 10 minutes. Now we come on to where did Tottenham Hotspur go from here? Well, there's only one way, and that's up. Just finish as high as you possibly can in the league table and get as far as you can in the FA Cup. I'm not going to even say we're going to win it because we know what we do in cup finals. We choke. We'll probably get as far as the quarterfinals, maybe semi-finals, and then get knocked out. Could this team go all the way and win the FA Cup? I would love to say they could, but my gut feeling is they're going to get nowhere near the FA Cup final. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they went out and Championship Middlesbrough in the 5th round next week. It's not this weekend coming. I think the 5th round is late February, so it'll be next week. In the next 12 days, we play Middlesbrough. And if we don't get up for that, that would be the final straw for me, getting beaten by Championship Middlesbrough. I wouldn't be able to handle it. Yeah, that would be the final straw for me. We're so disillusioned as us Tottenham fans that we're even thinking about potentially losing to Middlesbrough in the FA Cup 5th round. That is basically how far it's gone. Red, what are you trying to say, fella? Red, I don't understand that. But anyway, where was I? If we lose to Middlesbrough in the FA Cup, I'll be like, is this even happening? Will Conte walk before the end of the season? I don't think he will walk. But if he did, could you blame him? He's been sold a lie by Daniel Levy. The players that Conte wanted in, they could have done a sort of rebuild in January. The transfer winter window that's just passed. We could have got a striker in. Never happened. The centre back we needed. The wing backs we needed. I say we need about 8 players in the summer. Will Daniel Levy sanction that? Probably not. What he'll do, like, prime example, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, they get their targets. Even Arsenal, to a certain extent, get their targets. They all shop at Harrods. Levy shops at Poundland. Penny pinching on deadline day for scraps, while everyone else, City, United, Liverpool, Chelsea, have all got their targets. Meanwhile, down the road at Tottenham, we're penny pinching in Poundland for scraps, and they're average, bang average plus. And the problem with Tottenham is we've gone back since the Champions League final. We have not progressed. we've regressed. We have gone so far back. I'd say we put ourselves back by about probably 5 years now. And it's massive. It's massive. We are so far behind City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool. I was going to say Arsenal, but I think Arsenal fans will say we're in the same shambles you're in at Tottenham. They've got issues with their balls. So I wouldn't say Arsenal. But now I hear people say, well, we can all sort this out, fella, in the summer. Yeah, we can. But like I just said, I don't trust Daniel Levy to do anything in the summer. Do you really think he's going to go out and buy 8 players? Probably not. Probably not is the reality to that question. I just feel Conte's been levied. He's been sold a lie, and Conte has listened to Daniel Levy's lies. And when he finds out that Levy has lied to him, Conte will walk out of Tottenham Hotspur. Some people on social media today are saying, will he go in the month of March? Not sure. Will he go in April? Possibly, if he's so disillusioned with the team, he could be gone by Easter. That's a big call. That is a big call I've just made there. Could Conte be gone by Easter? Now, if I'm a betting man, which I'm not, I put about a couple of quid, maybe a fiver on it, that Conte could walk by Easter. And I'm pretty sure the bookies and online bookies are taking bets on when Conte walks now. Because we know he's got form for walking out on football teams. Did it most recently with Inter Milan, otherwise known as Internazionale. So I think it's highly possible if he gets this disillusion come April, he will walk. Not so much in March. I think he'll go in April, or he'll go in May at the end of the season. Like I just said, he's got form for doing this. If he feels he's not going to be getting the players in the summer, he will walk. He didn't get back to Inter Milan, he walked. The same thing will happen at Tottenham. If he doesn't get backed, he will walk. We've got City on the weekend, and do you know the best result I'm thinking at the moment is a 0-0. A score is a 0-0. At full time, I'm thinking 0-0. Because I just don't see where our goals are coming from. If Son has gone off form at the moment, Harry Kane is just doing it, trying so hard on his own. One man can't do it all on his own. He needs support from his players. And he's just not getting it at the moment. We're not creating enough. In the middle of the park, there's no creativity. Centre midfield, no creativity. We haven't had a playmaker at Tottenham since we sold Christian Eriksen back in 2019. We still haven't replaced Christian Eriksen. Why the hell did we let Eric Lamela sell him and bring in Bryan Hill, who hasn't even got a look in at Tottenham, and now he's been sent on loan to Sevilla with a view for a permanent deal if they like him? What was the point in that signing? Getting rid of Eric Lamela and bringing in Bryan Hill, who never gets a game? And why did we sell Giovanni Lo Celso? We should have kept him. Lo Celso, yes, he gets injured a lot, but when he's fit, he's creativity. He's a playmaker. Why did we sell him? I would love Conte to explain to me why we sold Giovanni Lo Celso, because he's a playmaker for me. And that's what we're crying out for at Tottenham at the moment. We're crying out for playmakers, and we haven't got one. Why? Maybe we shouldn't have sold Dele Alli to Everton. There's a player in there. I still believe there's a player in there. That Dele Alli, there's a player still in there. And for some reason, he's lost his mojo. But I'd have kept him until at least the summer, because we need playmakers. We haven't got any. I'm looking outside now. I'm thinking Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is not a playmaker. He's a defensive midfielder. He's not a playmaker. Harry Winks, he's certainly not a playmaker. That geezer doesn't know the meaning of going forward with the ball. I mean, I was watching the game yesterday. As soon as Winksy got the ball, he's looking to go backwards or put a pass on to the sidelines. We are saying from the stands, and it isn't just me, it's other Tottenham supporters shouting out from their seats, drive, Winksy, drive, go forward. And he looks for a pass back to the defence or just a simple pass, and the mood breaks down, and we're all like, why does Harry Winks never drive with the ball? Why is he never bump forward? Disillusion. Look, I'm going to wrap this up and go and listen to the other guys on their podcast, because a couple have gone live now. But I just wanted to rant and rave. If you like what you hear, just whack something in the comments. What I've got to do in future is tell people I'm going live, and then people might jump up in the comments and stuff. If you like the content, share it and like it. That's me done for the day on my rant and rave about Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. I wish Levy would listen to these podcasts, because there's so many people who've got the ump with him. He needs to know. See you later, guys. Have a good evening. Bye.